now next important question which I am throwing to all of you guys is, what is your interested specialization? I expect everybody to answer this question. Right, it's sharp 1 minute, so we'll end this poll. Great. So the reason for me to ask this question is because in USMLE procedure, you have to pre-decide which specialization you want to apply. Okay, we will talk about that, Priyanshi. Don't worry. Shushmita, don't confuse yourself with I-Form. That was something mentioned by one of the students who was not aware. I-Form is no longer or nowhere required in the USMLE PG process. All right, so don't get confused. Now, the reason I was asking the specialty of your choice is because when you select the American process, you have to pre-decide which specialty you want to go ahead with. Of course, I know many of you are in first and second year. It is too early to decide, but this is just to give you a perspective. If you choose America as your destination, how easy it is to get a particular field. So the most easy fields to get admission into are medicine, family medicine, pediatrics, psychiatry, neurology. Then comes pathology, radiology, anesthesiology. And then slightly difficult are surgery, OBGY, emergency medicine. And very, very difficult or extremely, you can say very low chances are for opthal, ENT and dermat. So I've been helping students for last about 10 to 15 years now, and I know of a single or a two person who have got into opthal, ENT, and not a single person in dermat. Wherein if you talk about any of the above fields, I can talk about thousands of students, in different specialization. So yes, this is the reality. In fact, in India also, last year dermat was closed at 500 all India rank, out of 1,50,000 students applying. So yes, certain fields are competitive, but yeah, so irrespective of whichever field you apply, these 4 steps determine your admission. Okay, so the first step or target of your journey for a licensed doctor in America is that you require to be ECFMG certified. What is ECFMG? Education Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates. This is the body which says, okay, your degree in India or Russia, Ukraine is equal to the American undergrad degree, which is MD. How do you prove it? By submitting passing marks of your MBBS degree and step 1 CKCS examinations. USMLE has 4 exams, 3 steps. USMLE step 1 is the first exam. Step 2 is divided into 2 parts. Step 2 CK, CS, and there is another step 3 exam. So total 4 examinations are there. For initial stage 1, you only require 3 examinations. All right. Now, CS exam is a practical examination, while step 1 and CK are online exam which happens in India itself. Okay. All right. As I mentioned in few minutes ago that when you apply for PG in America, आपको specialty पहले से decide करना है. You have to decide well in advance. So in which case, one another important factor for your admission is something called as clinical rotation or US clinical experience. In a very simple language, if I tell you, during internship year, you are expected to work in an American hospital for 2 to 3 months in the specialty in which you do PG. Now you'll ask me why? Because when you work with them, the American doctors who will see your work will give you letter of recommendation which is required for your admission. And also it's a prerequisite that yes, a student who is applying for PG in America should have this kind of experience. All right. Now I'm sure everybody is aware, due to COVID, the CS exam, which was a practical exam, and clinical rotation currently are being suspended There is no fixed date when it will resume. CS exam might come back after June 2021, but currently USMLE board is not conducting this exam. So COVID is changing a lot of things. So one of the thing was which got affected was the CS examinations. All right. Now, in this entire USMLE process, where the step one preparation starts from first year, people appear step one in third year, CKCS in final year. The total time required is 5 to 6 years, and total expenditure involved in the process is 15 to 20 lakh rupees. That is the total expenditure, which includes your exam fees, which includes traveling to America for practical exam, which includes tuition fee for doing clinical rotation for 2 to 3 months. So this is your total investment in the USMLE process. Okay. Now, once you have invested 5 years of your life parallel to MBBS and 15 to 20 lakhs, your return starts once you get the PG in America. Now, PG in America is for a period of 3 to 5 years. It is not like India, all degrees are for 3 years. In America, medicine is 3 years, surgery is 5 years, radio is 5 years, OBGY 4 years, neuro 4 years. So all the specialty, it is different. Okay. But irrespective, you are getting paid per year 30-35 lakh salary. If you do a 3 year of internal medicine, you get around 1 crore rupees, in which you can easily take care of your living expenditure, food, accommodation. You'll be able to save a lot of money and recover this amount which you invested easily. Okay. Now let's take example of medicine. So medicine, the final examination is called as the board examination. Once you pass this final examination, okay, just like in India, once you pass the final examination, you have 3 career choice. First career choice is that you can come back and work in India. Your degree will be equal to any MD medicine specialist in India. You can work in both the government and private sector. One thing. Second option is step 3 exam. Once you appear and pass, you can start working as an internal medicine specialist in any of the American hospitals. So you can start working in the American job market. And the third career option is that you want to study further. You want to become a gastro specialist, oncologist, or cardiologist. So that is called as fellowship programs or super PG, which is for a period of 1 to 3 years. During fellowship, let's say you do cardiology, you do a 3 year of cardiovascular disease fellowship. That time your per year income is about 55 to 60 lakh rupees. So in 3 years of cardiology, you earn about 1.5 crore rupees. So technically, first 6 years you really work hard. These are not easy exams. A lot of hard work, a lot of patience is required in USMLE journey. But after that, life comes at a proper track, because you are almost making 10 times the money which you invested. All right, but it's a long procedure. You require discipline. You require proper planning, well in advance. This is very important. But only biggest reason why Indian parents prefer the process is because if you do MBBS from India, PG from India, and also super PG from India, first of all, due to lack of seats, there are a lot of drop years. On top of it, people settle only by the age of 32 if they do everything from India. Also, if they do PG or super PG from a private college, lot of these doctors are on a loan of 1 crore rupees. But the same students, if they do MBBS from India and PG from America, they are able to settle at the age of 27 years. So basically, you save 5 years of your life if you do MBBS from India but PG from America. This is very, very important. Akshata, if you are from India or you are from Russia, every student has to write the next examination by default, because Next examination, so irrespective, even in India, you will not get degree without clearing next, right? Because it's a final year exam for you. So that's the only exam which you have to write. No other examination after graduation. All right, no other examination after graduation or after completing your PG from America. But before you graduate, definitely in India, you have to write the next examination. Okay, that's an interesting question. What is the length of neurosurgery residency? So any specialization, if you want to know, very simple. You can go to the website. Open it for you so that you have a clarity. Okay, it's very simple. It's called as mook16.com. Okay, just go to this website. So you go to the website mook16.com, go to online coaching, go to USMLE coaching. So you will find each and every smallest of the information, all right, whichever. So you can see USMLE exams, clinical rotations, residency match. So click on residency match. All right, so here you can see residency program, length of residency program. So click on length residency program. Every information is available here. So yeah, so here you'll be able to see, as I told you, it depends on specialization. So anesthesio is a 4 year, family medicine 3 year, neurosurgery 7 years. But 7 years would mean you get paid for 7 years. OBGY 4, neuro 4 year, ophthalm 4 year, orthopedics 5 years, pathology 4 years, pediatrics 3 years, dermat 4 years, surgery 5 years. All right, you are doing job, so technically it's okay. Length does not matter for students. All right, exactly. Akshata is correct. If you appear for the next examination, you don't have to give any other examinations after completing PG from India. Absolutely yes, Akshata. Currently there is no next examination, so currently the students who go to study MBBS in US, PG in US, when they come back they don't appear any exams. Okay, it's only because the next exam will be there. That's why everybody has to write next examination. Otherwise there is no exams after you come back from PG from America. Why? Because American degrees are very much recognized by the National Medical Commission. Okay, Sanjay is asking a very important question. Can I write step 3 before residency? Absolutely yes, Sanjay. I am sorry I missed that point. So the step 3 exam can be given before the residency, during the residency, or after the residency. Now Indian students are very impatient. They don't wait to complete step 3 after residency. In fact, they give it before the residency. In the intermediate time, when they're applying for their admission, that is the time they give the step 3 exam. So yes, step 3 can be given before PG, during PG, or after PG. All right, but the rule is very clear. Please remember 7-year rule. A lot of students forget this rule and then get into mess. Whenever you appear your step 1 exam, you need to complete the entire series in 7 years, right from step 1 CK CS to step 3. That's the rule. Okay, all the exam needs to be cleared in the 7 year. Otherwise you have to repeat the cycle.